Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a watering routine video. It's one that's been requested. I get asked all the time how I water all of my orchids. So I want to start off with the first ones that I water every single day, even almost twice a day, which are my vandas. So now in the summer they are getting watered twice a day, and let me show you. So this is where I keep them. You guys already know I like to hang them right here on my windowsill, and like up here where my accordions are rather. And this is a north facing window. Now in South Florida we get so much heat that they need to be watered twice a day. So I water them with my hose and with this attachment that you see here. And I just thoroughly water my vandas. I soak them every single morning. I am usually out here during the week before 7 a.m. And a day like today, which is a Saturday, I am out here around 9. So I like to water them early in the morning, and then I come back here again probably like around 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m. depending. Now in the summer it gets dark very late, maybe like around 8:30. So maybe like around 7, I give them a nice soak again. And they seem to like it. They're thriving. And like I said, it's just very, very hot. So this one here in particular, which is my Renanthera, likes even more water than the vandas. She'll probably get just another soak in between, because she just is a big drinker. Now I did notice that her spike is getting a lot longer, and once I put her here in the direct sun and I give her water twice a day, sometimes even 3 times a day, she is doing so much better. All right, so that's what I do with my vandas. I just soak them from leaves all the way down to the roots. All right, now moving on. I have here my anosmums hanging, and they probably get watered 2 or 3 times a week because they are mounted here on this wood plaque. And like I said, I've moved them from under my terrace. Now they are hanging all the way up here, and they are getting a little bit more sun. And I do like giving them a little bit of a rinse also. So these are my 3 anosmums. Okay, when I did keep them under my terrace, I would only water them once a week, maybe twice. But now that they're out here and they're getting all this sun and they're getting all this heat, they do dry up quickly. All right, so moving on to under my terrace, my Oncidiums. Now I don't water my Cattleyas more than once a week. I kind of play by ear, but I don't like to, and they do okay. My Brassavola, I water it maybe twice a week, depending. So I'm just gonna give her just a little bit of water. Now my Oncidiums do like being watered more often. Now these are all pretty much bone dry. I mean, I just went through everything and kind of, and this is my zygo down here, and kind of just touch their media. So what I do is that I just evaluate everything and just kind of put my finger in and see what their level of moisture is. Now during the week, I come out here and I don't, and that's my Grammatophyllum, my Grammatophyllum. I don't soak them as much as I do when I fertilize. So this is just kind of just to get them a little to drink, because they were pretty dry. And my Oncidiums like to be moist at all times, so they could be a little bit on the moist side. I'm gonna just give a little bit to my Sherry baby here. Okay, and then of course the vandas that I have hanging under here are also gonna get a nice soak. And that's my Aridis. All right, there we go. Okay, the rest of my orchids are not gonna get, with the exception of my Catasetums, they like to be watered also. And the rest of them, my Cattleyas under here, my Encyclias under here, none of that's gonna get watered. They do get watered once a week. But the ones that do require more water, like I said, I come out here 2 or 3 times after I check their media and I water them. Because it is really, really hot in South Florida. Okay, this is a zygo, which likes to be wet. And there you go. Nothing else here is gonna get a drink. Not until tomorrow. All right, so now, let's see. Now these are my Hoyas. And let me just do the test. Now, like I told you guys, this isn't sphagnum moss. No, it doesn't feel bone dry, so I'm not gonna water today. I'll probably hold off one more day. Yeah, they're still a little moist. This one feels a little bit more dry, but I do feel that for tomorrow, it'll be better. I was out there checking my orchids on my trees that are hanging, and they are pretty dry. My pineapples. These are my gramophyllums. It hasn't didn't get rain yesterday, so all right, so now I'm out here in my yard because, like I said, it hasn't rained in 2 days, and this vanda here needs some water. Now, going over here, I have to check these vandas and these Catasetums. Oh, and it's so hard to get this hose out here. But I'm gonna water them because, like I said, Catasetums are heavy drinkers, and I don't want them dehydrating out here. So I do give these Catasetums just a nice soak. And like I said, I already touched them and they are bone dry. So I give everything a nice wash. All right, so this is just like a video of me showing you what my watering routine is. Many of you guys have different climates and you have different needs with your orchids. Here in South Florida, like I said, it gets very hot, so I don't want any of my orchids becoming dehydrated, especially the ones that I have out here under my trees. And that's it. This is pretty much what I do. And I do this very often. I'm always in my yard, just kind of getting everything nice and rinsed. And they like it. So that's it, you guys. I will check the ones that are under my gumbo limbo tree. I think they also need a little bit of a soak. And then I will be done for the day. It's kind of my time. I get to relax. I love watering. Sometimes I get scared I'm going to overwater because I can just sit out here for hours and just water all of my plants, so all of my orchids. And now I'm going to go over to my gumbo limbo, and then I'll be done for the day. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys here. I hope you got an idea on how I water all of my orchids under my terrace, around my yard, and all over. So I hope this video was helpful. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will see you next week with another video. Mwah. Thank you for watching.